left this song tonight.
Oh no.
This was an important one. This is an important song. And I just want to give you guys a little bit of the kind of story of this one before we do it. When I was young, when I was like 12, 13, I had a friend and his name was Diomi. And him and my friend Brian, we were homies. And I loved Diomi so much with all of my heart. And as I started to play music, you know, I started touring. I left home at 15 and started playing, and Diomi and I kind of, you know, got some space from each other. And, you know, I remember one day I kind of heard that Diomi was kind of getting into drugs and was just in a bad place. And I think for me, there was so much happening at the time, I just felt like I couldn't really communicate to him. And then when I was about 18, I got a call from Brian one day, and he called me and he said, bro, Diomi passed away last night in his sleep. He overdosed. And I was somewhere on tour, and it felt like too much for me to be able to understand at the time, and so I didn't process it at all. And that was years ago. I'm 26. That was when I was 18. And about 6 months ago, we are in Nashville. We're making the album, and we're sitting there, and I keep feeling like I want to write a song called Heart of Gold. And Scott looks over at me and he says, hey man, like I remember you had a friend that you told me sadly passed away, and could this song be about him? And it like hit me like a fucking truck all at once, everything I didn't process about him. And I sat there, and Brian was in the studio, and we just sobbed for an hour. Mike was there, Eddie was there. And we wrote this song, and it felt like all of the things I never got to say to him. It felt like a letter. And the beautiful thing is, you know, we've played 3 or 4 shows now, and every time I play this song, it's about Diomi, but it becomes less and less about Diomi, and it becomes more about people, anyone in our lives we've lost. And you know, when we heard the news about Liam, it felt completely devastated, you know. And got to meet Liam a couple times, and he was a beautiful soul, and his eyes gleamed. There was beauty shining through his eyes. It's about grieving those we miss with tears, and it's also about celebrating them, who they were and what they've left in this world. And I just want to take a second to send so much love to him wherever he is up there. Man, we love you. And the world is crying for you, brother, and we're all praying for your son and your family. And I miss you, man. So this one's for you tonight, Liam, from all of us. It's not a hard one to learn, you'll get it. This is called Heart of Gold. Here we go.